Chase Briscoe looking for his first career win on the inside of that 29 truck.
Great restart. He may have them cleared by the time they get to turn one.
Bell not giving up, digging on the outside.
Little side draft. He's going to pinch him down just like Chase was doing him.
Side by side, Chase Briscoe and Christopher Bell. Maybe even touch there going into three. Oh, Briscoe gets loose. Austin Wayne Self around. Heavy contact with the 99 of Peters up and over. Austin Wayne Self in the 22, and that upside down 99 is Timothy Peters in that truck for the very first time this season.
Timothy was giving that truck such a great ride. Yeah, looks like windows nets loose. See the fluid coming out of that truck.
Fortunately, there were no abrupt hits for Timothy, so he's, I'm going to say he's pretty okay.
Look at the damage to that truck. It's amazing how much damage the grass causes on the front stretches of these racetracks.
Well, he got sideways and it ripped the right front off, and that's what dug in. You see all the grass on the right front of the truck, and that's what got it flipping over.
Immediately trying to contain the fluids as the crew members, or the safety crew members, go to work and communicating with Timothy Peters. Under red, they've stopped all the trucks over in turn 3.
There's Austin Wayne Self
being assisted to the ambulance. He'll be taken to the medical center.
Austin Wayne had such a good run going as well. Been up in the top 10 here in the latter part of this race.
Ever been in a situation like this where you've been upside down and in a position that Timothy is in right here?
Well, I've only been upside down one time, and that was at Talladega a number of years ago. And fortunately, the car was on fire, so I crawled out under my own power. And once I got out, then a couple guys. One was a photographer that actually drug me away from the car. It wasn't a big fire, but that's the only time I've ever been upside down.
Knock on wood, fortunately, I've never been upside down.
Because as you hang there, it's got to be, presuming that everything would be okay, even just hanging there is an uncomfortable position in which to be in. I know in visiting with A.J. Allmendinger about a similar situation that he was in earlier in this season in the Cup Series, hanging upside down in the car at that time. And now you're just waiting to be extracted from the vehicle.
They're getting ready to turn that truck back over. You see them put some straps on it. They will pull that truck back over. They practice doing this.
And again, the good sign that Timothy had released the window net, which alerts us to the fact that he's certainly aware of what's happening and what's going on, but because of the gravity, you couldn't really tell that the window net was down. It was actually hanging. So now they want to be very gentle about turning this truck back right side over.
Yeah, Timothy's just staying in the truck to get it turned over.
So they're bringing the trucks back around, and they will come down across the start-finish line and signify the end of the race as they take the checkered flag under yellow. And Christopher Bell will win for the 4th time in his career.
And ironically, he passed Chase exactly how Chase passed him.
Side by side on the restart, but I know that's not the way Bell wanted to win it.
No, that's for sure. Remember, they got to the start-finish line to take the white flag.
So they had taken the
Before
white
caution
flag.
came out, and that's why this race is official.
Yep.
You have to maintain caution speed, which obviously they did. So that's why Christopher Bell is declared our winner. And Todd, you said it exactly right. Chase Briscoe got the lead from Christopher Bell on a restart, and Christopher got it back on a restart.
You know, we see it a lot on these mile-and-a-halfs with these trucks. Outside lane has momentum. And that's exactly how they passed each other coming off of 4. That outside had a little momentum and got him to the front.
Buddy Cisco not pleased with why his driver, the 29 of Chase Briscoe, is going to end up in 2nd place tonight. Apologize for any language that you may have heard come across the airwaves. And we saw Buddy Cisco congratulating his pit crew for a job well done, and that is certainly the case. But because Christopher Bell and Chase Briscoe had crossed the line to take the white flag, and here you see it, the white right there, and the race is determined by that amount as they pass the scoring loop. And then the yellow flag will come out. You see the lights on the fence signifying that the caution is out. So they go back and they look at the video and who was leading.
Yeah, whatever video is available, they will determine that to determine finishing positions. Not previously to determine, as we see Timothy sitting in others as they turn that truck back over.
Look at the dirt and the earth attached to that truck as they turn him right side over. Wow, what a great view.
That's a great view right there.
And to see Timothy Peters be able to take off that wheel, unplug the helmet, and he'll climb out to a great round of applause for what he just endured.
Much appreciated by the crowd.
Had a great run going. Fast all night.
And thank you to NASCAR and these truck builders that Timothy can just jump out of that thing and walk away.
I was going to say, he's not going to victory lane, but maybe the biggest winner of the night right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, a tough finish for Timothy Peters and a tough finish for Chase Briscoe as well, to have given it what he gave all night long and for it to come down to this at the finish. There's the replay of the accident that brought out the final caution and the wild ride endured by Timothy Peters.
It looked like the 22 of Austin Waysoff just got a little bit loose on exit of turn number 4. Got into Johnny Sauter. Watch him get loose on the bottom. Gets into Johnny a little bit. Turns him sideways. Ben Rhodes able to get by. Timothy commits to the bottom. Austin Wayne comes down there. Wild ride for Timothy.